Alright. Alright guys, live streaming NBA 2K16, and this will be for the NBA Finals. So let's just say it's on June 3rd. So we're gonna pretend it's on Game 7 of this year in 2017. If you guys want to watch this, I know you guys are NBA fans.
That's just what it is. Every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
There we go. So, I'm the Cavaliers versus the Golden State. Let's pretend this is Game 7. So let's pretend this is Game 7 of NBA. So here we go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers were able to put up a great fight against the Warriors last year in the finals, even while shorthanded. Kenny, if they are healthy come playoff time this season, how far can they go?
They could be the favorites. LeBron James' efforts last year was unbelievable. But you couple that with a healthy team. They only had a 7-man rotation in the...
And this will be a long live stream, guys. This is going to be long.
At shooting guard, J.R. Smith.
I don't care about that.
J.R. Smith. From North Carolina, number 40, Harrison.
Sorry about that,
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this run as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. This is
all right, here we go.
Call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Wait for it. And all right, the NBA and the game is on.
J.R. Smith on at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving at point.
Yes. Got the ball.
Golden State on D. James kicks.
What if LeBron did not go to the other side? Really?
Passing by Cleveland here.
Kyrie, Irving.
4 on the shot clock. Irving drives in. Sends it back.
Fail.
The 10-footer. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here for the Warriors.
Basketball can be a thing.
So the NBA Finals in real life is June 18th. And I won't be live streaming on.
It was incredibly fun to watch.
Well, I'll tell you on the 12th.
Here's Curry. The Cavaliers making the shot, and the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got himself going with
Golden State are winning
first basket of the game.
and losing by 2 for the Cavaliers.
It's a 3-point game. LeBron kicks to Thompson.
Oh, dunk!
That pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he's
made a dunk.
But he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
There's Green with the 3.
No! LeBron!
Thompson outside. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Gets an open look and hits. Thompson's
Darn
got his
it.
second bucket of the night.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting
I'm gonna-
to pay off here.
Oh!
early on.
From 11 feet away,
How did I do that?
big
Like,
high bounce and goes in.
You know, he'll make you scratch
I
your
think I
head and
did
throw your
that.
hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Green with a screen for Curry. Outside, Green. Here's Bogut.
no,
Good
why I
finish
was
at the
saying
rack
that.
off the slick feet.
I was just saying short, and then they started saying
the
it.
kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
To the inside. Thompson
Oh
misses.
man.
That's what we call good defense.
Remember what happened this year, guys? I was playing the,
It absolutely is. And maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without
remember
his
what happened
presence,
this year, guys? I
it's
was
an easy basket.
playing the Super Bowl, live streaming the Super Bowl. You guys saw it. That was a pretty good game I did.
Burke has an update from his side.
Guys,
All right,
Steve
got
Kerr
it.
gave me a few moments to catch up
Shoot
with
it.
him. Team rebounding is something he stresses to his
God
side,
darn it,
and
LeBron.
rightfully so when
Come
you
on.
face a player that gobbles up the
All right,
glass
guys.
like Kevin Love.
Here we go.
He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Those
Oh!
numbers validate that fear, guys.
Nice
All right,
save
George, thanks.
by the Cavaliers.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, I just dug Tom on.
Good, just like
Yeah.
the suit. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
Curry at
Whoa, he just lost the ball.
Good D by Thompson.
Was that the Cavaliers or was that Golden State?
Kevin Love played a different role, so his numbers declined, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie.
I think it was Golden State.
Than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped
I think it
about
was
10
Golden
points
State
per
who
game
lost the ball,
in terms of his
and they
output.
got it.
The field goal percentage is low.
Darn it.
The point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Curry kicks to Barnes. Second chance shot, and the rejection by LeBron. Cavaliers trail
Somebody
by
jumped back
3.
there. I don't know who it was.
Out to Thompson. 17-foot shot on the way.
Was
Yes,
that
and
a
it's
three?
Smith with the
I
assist
think it
that
was
time.
3 or something.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of
All right, guys. Hold on.
a long contest really starts to add up.
Thompson dishes to Green. Back to Thompson. And the three ball is good. Thompson's got 7
Sorry about that.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the
Sorry
same
about that.
thing from Bosch when he played with LeBron.
I thought it was funny I did
Love
that.
and Bosch had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both had
Aw,
the ability to adapt
Warriors.
and impact the game in other ways.
John Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Losers.
Warriors leading by 6. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
George!
Thompson with it. 7 points in the game. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well
this is 12-21 right now.
Very high percentage
Oh!
so far, and if you want to start a game hot,
Oh,
that's the
Warriors,
way to
why
do
did
it.
you do that?
Here is Livingston. Kicks
As
it
it's to the wrong guy, I guess.
Shot from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
They haven't been
Sorry
able
I
to
said
stifle
that,
them
guys.
defensively
I
here.
didn't mean to say that.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Now, here is Smith. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that's going to be 2 steps.
I don't know what's going to happen next, guys. So it's 12-23 right now.
Here is Livingston. On the wing, Green. Here's space. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Man, shoot
And
foul.
a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throw.
Oh, the time's going to run out.
Efficiency there.
Well, do not make it.
The first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Warriors on top, leading by 14. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Man, 12-26. So the second quarter, we might win.
And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous.
Putting all the pressure on me to be better.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
And now,
all right, passing it to LeBron James. Oh, I tried to do that thing, the crossover.
Golden State Warriors right now. Thompson
You can't.
Is the 2 with Barnes at
I
the
thought
3.
we were out of bounds like that.
Out there with Festus Ezeli.
Or I thought the Warriors had the ball.
A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
31-12. Need to shoot. Need to shoot the ball to the hoop. Come on. There you go. There we go.
Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick.
That'd be so cool if they put the Mario theme song on that thing.
But he said
I bet they do that in real life. Do they do that in real life? Comment down below.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family, his
I know
father,
they
the
do
former
charge.
#1 overall pick in the NBA draft, and Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
Please don't do that to me.
Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. And both free throws good for Fry.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact,
block
he lost
foul
his starting
by
job
somebody
along the way.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Azili. The shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the
I
other
got the
way.
ball.
We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot
that was a
still
good
there for the
shot.
second straight
Didn't make the
season,
dunk.
Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, standing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look
Wow,
back to
16
high school and
to
college,
34.
And that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength
Wow.
to succeed?
LeBron kicks to Love. Warriors
Oh, I
with the
should have made that
rebound.
dunk. Come
You can see how
on.
much the defense respects him. I
Come
mean,
on.
they were all over him on that look.
Get out of the way.
Barbosa against Irving. Lets
Here
the
the
three
crowd's
fly. No luck. And it's the
Stay.
Cavaliers taking it the
Oddly.
other way. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's...
Oh, that was a good dunk.
Boy, you got to build a
Watch
wall
that.
around the bucket to keep
Wait
this
for it.
man down.
You know,
Boom.
Clark, even then, he might just go over it. He
Dang.
goes, look at this. Check out the elevation.
Jeez, LeBron.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those.
I don't know what he was
plays.
going.
What a rim wrecker.
And the highlight
I don't know what he was
replay
doing.
Brought to you by
But
Kia.
he just went
Good
up.
stuff on
Boom.
that Kia slam.
No. You kidding?
And Thompson sends it back.
Uh-huh. What? How did the Warriors get the ball?
Andrew Bogut checked in for Azili.
Did I get out of bounds? Who was it?
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here.
Come on,
in the
LeBron.
second
Ooh, I
quarter.
should have
Curry
got
gets
that
to
one.
rush from past the arc.
Oh,
Rebound.
don't
Love.
do that.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Irving, and it's sent back
Really?
by Bogut. And he recovers it. LeBron passes to Thompson. Irving kicks to James. Second shot opportunity.
No.
And that's out
God
of bounds.
darn it.
Cleveland will retain possession.
Ha ha. It's our ball.
Ian Clark's checked in for Golden State. Five on the
There
clock.
we go.
LeBron
Yeah,
wishes
LeBron.
to Shumpert. That's short off
Nope.
the rim. Warriors leading by 16.
Yep.
You know, the
Yep.
Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but
that.
they had to fight for a lot of them. They often
Oh,
would
oh,
fall
oh,
behind early
get
or
it.
dig a big hole.
Yes.
Have to fight their way out of it.
For Cleveland, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
What a play there. The hoop.
20 to
plus
34.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all.
Hold on,
Stayed
I'm in the
focused on
edges.
the rim, knew he
Jeez.
was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Kevin
Checked
Love,
in
come
for
on.
Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Shumpert. The
we go.
Cavaliers shooting their third free throw attempt.
Or
of the
not
game.
Kevin Love.
And as
I'm
a
sorry.
group,
That
they
was
shot 75%
Kyrie. That was
from the
Kyrie
line last
Irving.
season.
Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. They get the rebound.
Oh, God.
Curry with a wide open look. That
No!
He's now 2 for 5.
I told you to not miss
A little
that.
bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Love the pass to Smith. It's stolen by
God
Curry.
darn it. Golden State.
And stolen by Kyrie
Oh!
Irving.
I got the
And now
ball.
the fast break. Irving with the ball. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Wow,
That's
watch
how you
that.
make
J.R.
a
Smith.
steal count.
Boom.
Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so.
So
It was
June
really a
18th
case of
is
a
the
great
Cavaliers
defensive
versus the Golden
play,
State.
triggering some instant offense.
NBA
I
Final.
remember GA as
Game
an
7.
irritant, and this guy,
I'll be
much like
watching
Greg,
it.
creating havoc
I'm going to be wearing my Cavaliers shirt.
It's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots.
Be like, heck yeah, we're going to win it.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 6 on the shot clock. A baseline J, and it's Love.
Aww. What the heck was
Warriors
over?
leading by 13. Over to the wing. Rush outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
High off the glass. Again, the best
me.
shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Ian.
Oh,
and it's
come on.
For Steph Curry.
You
Cleveland also
serious?
making some changes. Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And Channing
Really,
Frye
JR?
subbed in for Kevin Love.
What did he
Here's
try to do?
Green,
Tried to do a
and
split
that
jump?
one is good with the extra
I thought he
on the
did
glass.
that.
Green's got 5.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Picked off in midair.
Come on, stupid.
To the paint. Pass to Thompson.
Monkeys.
Shot is up. Some solid defense there from Irving. And there's the feed to Dellavedova. The fader. And the officials call traveling violation.
That's 2
Traveling.
unproductive trips in a row,
Where's
ending
ball?
in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
What?
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Livingston kicks to Green. That's good. He's got 7.
And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game, and he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also.
Come
of
on.
his strength. He doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Count that one. Mozgov's got his first basket of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. You almost have to.
Aww.
He's
Well,
going to knock
goes
those
up the
down
fans.
when he is that open.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors ahead as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
So it's halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson
I
here
wanna
along with
watch
Shaquille
halftime.
O'Neal. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight.
Excuse
He
me.
had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Excuse me.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
The first thing to say,
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get
All right, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Thompson. He's got 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Hold on, I gotta sneeze.
Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 last year.
And how about that 39-2?
Oh, dunk. Slam dunk. Watch it. Boom.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. The shot by Curry. And good.
Come on. Aw. So he just made it, did not.
Third basket of the night right there.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous.
Why is J.R. Smith standing there, not doing anything? There we go.
James kicks to Smith. Love dishes to Smith.
What am I doing? Trying to do. Oh, that would have made a 3.
Out there.
That would have been a 3 right there.
On that play. Or maybe he was thinking.
Oh my God, that would have been awesome.
Basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
All right, I need to stop this.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
Oh, made it. Nope, never mind.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Cleveland moving it around. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And good. You got the English that time as it falls.
Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. And there's the 3-second
How did he do that? These are like the last year's game shirts. I don't know what they're going to wear in Game 7. So I decided to do the black ones. Alright, well, Stephen Curry's going to
No doubt, I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
First minute and a half of basketball.
Oh, nope. Nope.
The rim and drops.
Didn't make it.
Got 6
or he did make it.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing?
What did the referee say?
Right now, some hard-earned second chance.
Timeout.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
I got fired up.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots. And James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
And we're just about a minute.
Hold on, guys.
And a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Oh!
Stolen by Thompson.
You know what? I would have made that shot.
Thompson running it up the court. And it's
Monkeys!
Now Cleveland moving it up. 9 feet out. The Cavaliers
Monkeys
can't hit. Warriors leading by 22. Outside Curry. Thompson against Barnes. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get
Love.
a whole lot to go.
Oh, number 13. What?
Back by Bogut.
Thompson, come on, dude.
Thompson against Irving. Thompson passes to Curry.
Thompson against Curry.
To the middle. Here's
Block it.
Good.
Oh, this is going to be a crazy game. Watch the third quarter.
Curry's got 6th assist on the night.
Watch the third quarter. It's going to be a crazy game.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green.
Look at
that. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. What's up?
Yard!
Again, Curry.
Boy, Boy, from my angle, it looked
I
like it
know
was
I
in the
said that.
bottom of the net. It looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Really?
LeBron kicks to Irving.
Kyrie?
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Well, Kyrie was at the hoop, then I didn't pass it to him.
As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had
Sorry about that,
too many
guys.
miscues here in the second half.
Mazzili's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Cleveland also making some changes. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And Thompson kicks to Green.
Get out of the way.
There's the pass to Curry. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Curry's got 5 points.
Yeah, we're not
in the
winning,
quarter.
guys.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Oh!
The pass to Thompson.
Thompson
James
saved
pushes
that.
to Thompson. Pass to Dellavedova. He feeds it to Love. He kicks it to Dellavedova.
I
Another
think.
miss, and
Oh,
they desperately need a bucket.
Kyrie.
Golden
Or
State's gotten off to a
Thompson.
very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 60-30% on free throws. A testament to how much effort.
Yeah, we're gonna lose,
putting
guys.
into
Watch this.
Developing that shooting stroke.
Oh,
It's stolen by
you
Green.
idiot!
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. Right wing, nobody near Barnes. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Shumpert passes to James. Shumpert dishes to Love. Back to Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. Whistle blows.
God darn
Gonna be
it,
a
Thompson.
travel.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Ian Clark's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Spates with a screen on James. Here's Livingston. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Livingston's got his first bucket of the night.
LeBron, you're supposed to be over there. There
There's
you go.
57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dellavedova
Where
kicks
did
to
that was?
Mozgov. Takes the 12th footer
Oh,
and hits.
three shoot.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
Three
He's
shoot.
really good at using his size to free himself up for those
Watch the time
mid-range
run out.
jumpers. A master at it.
Here's Clark, guarded by Shumpert. Green inside the three-point line, and another basket for Golden State.
Wow.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end.
Ah, darn it, Warriors.
That basket is now 6 points off of their giveaways this quarter.
They need to clean it up offensively if they're going to have any chance to get back into this one.
City NBA
We've got
City
28
NBA
seconds left to
Finals
play in the third.
on
Clark
Game 7.
dishes to Livingston.
Comment down
Passes to
below
Green. There's the
which
three.
team
That
in
doesn't
the
go
Game
either for
7 of the
Green.
NBA Finals.
For Cleveland, they've gone
Which
3
team
of
are you
6
going
in
to
the
go
third
with,
quarter,
Cavaliers or
50%
Golden
from the
State?
field.
I'm going with Cavaliers
There's
because
Mozgov.
they'll be
And
wearing
that's gonna be
LeBron
trouble.
James.
That's an
On June
inexcusable mistake,
18th.
guys. That's not the way to get
I'm
back.
going with
And I
Cavaliers
don't know if
game.
anybody can tell you what he was thinking because I certainly have no idea.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third.
J.R. Smith.
Iguodala kicks to Spates.
Come on, make it.
Mozgov.
Oh!
Smith can't get it to go.
I
And at
just
the end of the
blocked
third
him.
quarter,
Did I
a huge
block
lead in
him?
This one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead as they end the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-4 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
All right.
And here
Fourth quarter's over.
Maurice Spates out there with Justice Azili. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Rush. And it's Clark in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Smith kicks to Jones. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. And that's going to be a travel.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Here's Clark. Out left to the wing. Launches it. And Jones pulls it down. Cavaliers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Williams passes to Fry. Lets it go from 14. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark kicks to Rush. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Clark is not going to make it. Anything.
Even with a very strong year last year, they were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are. Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And Cleveland making a change here. McRae's checked in. And it's Jones, that time on the assist.
33-65. Golden State are winning.
On the fast break.
And I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Clark dishes to Barbosa. All sorts of time. And again, no good by Golden State.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
And the first one drops.
There we go, first one.
And so he hits both. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown in the fourth quarter. Clark, the pass to Spates. Lots of room. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Oh, I bet I had the ball. What?
You have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And Williams, here we go.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Mo Williams, 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Not the first one.
Both shots good from the strike.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
That's good. On the course, Mo Williams.
Wow, Golden State are beating me bad.
I thought overall
70 to
Mo had a really strong
37.
year given his age. Probably
Or
his most
37 to
productive
70.
season since his early 20s.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting.
Hold on, guys. Yeah. Yeah. No, I turned it back on. Where are you at? Alright. Alright. Sorry, I was on the phone with my mom. So.
That close to the rim.
Now the dish to Azili.
And
the refs are going to unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him.
I thought it was funny.
I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
All right.
The first one falls. Just watching Festus Azili out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork.
He's over to block him. I think I hit him.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong.
Oh, look, there's security right there.
He's low down there. And what you see is the fact that he's
or is that a guy standing? No, there's two securities.
He's checked in for Golden State.
No, wait. There's three securities. All right, I need to pay attention.
Screen by Bogut. Fourth quarter of play.
Come on, you idiot.
Through it right now. Taken away.
Oh!
Now, Cleveland.
Did I just steal the ball off of him?
It's deflected.
Looks like I did.
With the steal. Now the
I stole it from him.
Barbosa with the ball. Good.
Monkeys.
Got 5 points in the quarter.
Alright, instead of monkeys, we're going to call it ducks.
A pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. You know, and Azili missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He could be a quality rebounder and a protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Here's Barbosa. Hits some rim on the way again, and the bucket's good.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, man.
Stolen away.
Hey!
Out of bounds. Pass touched by Mozgov.
Really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Just tuning in.
Whoa. Stop it. Excuse me.
And welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And Azili, originally from Nigeria, picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools
yes, I did.
To play.
Wow,
41-77.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Clark kicks to Azili.
Oh, God.
Now Barbosa. 6 to shoot.
Is he going to make it or not?
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, he made it.
1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Clark. Feeds to Rush. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players of the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
And that one falls for Clark.
Wow,
If you're talking
80 to
about the
41.
Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Well, guys,
Why did nobody go on the other side?
Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can say
43 to 80.
Mission accomplished now.
This is not going to be good. I'm going to lose.
This was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
He did crack it open and made it an instinct. No contest.
And when you look back at this,
This is easy passes to what I put.
Yeah. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring. And it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put him in the driver's seat.
I thought it was funny.
13 feet away. Good on the shot.
And you can sense the
I don't know
fact
why
that
I
they
was saying
didn't
that.
want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip
What?
up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you
What do you call
want
that
to do.
for?
The opposite of smart basketball.
Really?
When you think about Sean Livingston,
Well,
you think about the career that might have been.
Did we get it out of bounds, or did he
rising
just...
star after being taken Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost him.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had
George!
after comeback. I mean, each time he
George!
started to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Williams, that's good.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically
Golden State's going to win. Come on. See everybody looking.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark.
Looks like the Golden State has won the NBA Finals to the NBA, or I mean in the NBA 2K16. Golden State wins for the NBA Finals and NBA 2K16.
Standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help
Fans
out
are
your team
happy.
on the offensive end.
The
What
Golden
enabled
State
such a
has
big
won
night
the
of
NBA
productivity
Finals
for you?
for the NBA 2K16.
By now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them.
Yeah, that was long.
Thank you, Klay. We sure appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
I don't want to watch the postgame. No. I said no.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the
I
Jet
can't
Smith.
skip it.
Draymond Green.
Oh, shut up.
If there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season.
Be quiet with the new season. I don't want to hear about it. Stop it at 50. Alright, so that's it for the NBA 2K16 and for the NBA Finals. So the NBA Finals winning. The winners are the Golden State. I'll see you guys on Monday.